Okay, I'm going to show you how to create a quiz that marks itself. This is very handy, obviously, as you don't have to mark it, and it gives you an idea of whether students understand things. But you can also set it up so students can review their own work and have another go, and give them feedback in the quiz so that they can, through multiple practice goes, learn and improve. So in Google Classroom, the quickest way to make a quiz for students is a quiz assignment. So if you go to Classwork and then create a quiz assignment, I'm going to use Bowden's example from Year 9 Science, I think it was, about waves and energy transfer, which is in the PowerPoint that I've given to all the faculties. I'm going to put a title. I'm going to put in complete the quiz. I'm going to type this really inaccurately because I'm rushing. Complete the quiz when you are finished and see your responses. There's some message when they finish, if you set it up right, that will allow them to see their responses and see feedback. So I'm going to set it here, it's got a blank quiz that's going to create one for you. I'm going to put the questions in for you, but it'll create a new Google form. That's what this is. Give it a title, waves and energy transfer. I'm going to put one multiple choice question in. I'm going to steal the multiple choice question I've already made in this PowerPoint. Just using this same picture. Copy and paste from there. There we go. So that's the question. Better get rid of that, put it there. Delete that. So I have multiple choice question. The correct answer is, oh no, so I've got to add the picture. So here is a picture button. Click that. I'm going to find the picture file that I saved earlier on my desktop, which is refraction. Now there's the picture. You can adjust the size and stuff. So here you can tell it which is the correct answer. Click on answer key. This is refraction, so that is the correct thing. But you can also add feedback for incorrect and correct answers. So here you can put refraction. Forgive me, science teachers, if I get this wrong. Waves bend when passing through a medium and you could put more detailed feedback in there. You can copy that and put it in the feedback there if you want, or you can put different feedback for incorrect and correct answers and save that. So when the students eventually see, well, give one point, when the students see their results at the end, they'll see this feedback, and if they get it wrong, they can have another go and they'll get it right. I mean, it gives them the answer, but hopefully they're learning something at that point. So that's, and then it'll, because you told it which is right, when they complete the quiz, it'll mark it for you, and you will then see the responses here in this responses page, and you can also generate a spreadsheet that will collect the responses, and it doesn't matter when you create that, it'll collect the responses into the future. So here's the time, the score, and the questions, and there's more questions that could be in there, and you can see their results, and it'll give you their emails. So there's a few things you can do to set this up so that the kids can get feedback on their responses and you can tell who they are. So settings here, general, collect email addresses. If you, in this case, you wouldn't want them to limit them to one response if you're trying to get them to have another go and get better. You would restrict it to New South Wales Education Department because you don't want random people doing it. Really, there's no point. You want them to be able to edit after submit so they can have another go. Then go here, quizzes. make this a quiz. Now, it already is a quiz in this case because it's a quiz assignment in Google Classroom. It defaults to that, but if you're just using a Google form straight out of your Google Apps, you need to turn it into a quiz. And release the grade. You can see after each time they submit it, and it'll give them the answer straight away. Or you can do it manually, which is a much more complicated process, which you can Google yourself because I don't have time to show you, but it's doable. It's not that hard. And you can tick this where they see the missed questions, they can see the correct answers, they can see point values, and that is where they can see the feedback. I'm going to leave this quiz up on the professional learning Google Classroom so that you can see it from a student's point of view and see how they can view their results afterwards. I can't actually show you that as the teacher on that classroom, but you can have a go on and see what it looks like from a student point of view to get your head around what it looks like for them. So you save that, and now it should, if I refresh this page, it should have that quiz attached there now. There it is. Yep. If I edit the assignment, I think I need to put a due date on it or something. I know I just have to click assign. I'm just going to leave that there so you can have a look at it and see what happens when you give a correct or incorrect answer. And that's a very quick tutorial on how to do that.